Welcome back from the TRC synthetic ground Srinagar. So it is the match which is going right now between JK Bank Academy versus JK Forest 11. So JK Bank Academy player is here and he has just passed it to the fielder there. Number 6 just trying to pass it to the other comrade there, and he is just trying to pass it to his defender, and his defender just forwarded it to the number 10. And we are live here from the synthetic turf ground here in Srinagar. And it is the evening time here, and the match is going between JK Bank Academy versus JK Forest 11. JK Forest 11 having a 1 goal in their kitty, and JK Bank Academy is having 3 goals in their kitty. It is the JK Bank Forest which will, and he has kicked it beautifully. Well, they're gonna be able to turn it into the goal. No, yes, just there was a chance, but it was just halted away beautifully by the JK Bank Academy comrade there, which is sitting at the back end. And let's wait for the JK Forest 11. They are having some senior pros in the middle, and some of them are playing from the last 17 years. Here you can see one of the comrades from the JK Forest 11, and he has just lost his ears like me, and he is just cutting into the position to throw, to bank that into the target. And let's wait and watch. And the number 9 from the JK Forest is taking the position, and 3 of the players are in the huddle. They are just talking in between what would be the actual position to just bank that into the target. Now in number 9 taking to the position, and he has just tried, but it was the goalkeeper, and thanks to the goalkeeper of JK Academy who has saved it what could have been the possible goal. Nevertheless, it is 3-1. It is JK Bank Academy which is leading with against JK Forest 11 3-1. And here comes the kick from the JK Bank Academy goalkeeper, and the Forest 11 players are just racing like the horses. And right now it is the Forest 11 who need to lace up their shoes to come back in the game. And right now it is 3-1, and the ball has just crossed the touch line, so it will be the throw-in which will come in favor of the Forest players. And one of the comrades is trying to throw in, and he has thrown it beautifully. Will they gonna be able? There is a chance, but that chance has been well away corrupted by the JK Bank Academy players, and so there is no such hanky or panky for the JK Bank Academy players. And it has been once again the very nice work by the goalkeeper as well as his defenders, who comes there like a wall to hold their chance which was coming in favor of the Foresters. One more opportunity, wastage of that, and here comes the kick, and it is in the center of the circle, and they are marking. Will they be able here? The JK Bank player, the number 9, was trying to pass it to the other comrade there who was on the left side, and it is number 7, and throw in has been come in favor of the JK Bank Academy. Very nice kick there, but it was well taken away by the goalkeeper from the Forest Academy. He just kicked it beautifully, and in between comes the midfielder of the JK Bank Academy, who tries to put that ball back to the other comrade, but it is out of the touch lines now, and it will be the throw-in which was very well away taken by the Forest player there. And here comes the header from the JK Bank Academy player, and he just couldn't hold it to set it into the right position of where this comrade was standing, and he forwards it. So let's wait and watch. Will the JK Forest be able to come back in the game? And they are lagging behind with 3-1 against the JK Bank Academy. It will going to be the nice encounter. It is the second half which is running on now, and it is from the synthetic turf here in Srinagar, and we are in the summer capital of the Jammu and Kashmir, UT, and it is the evening time here, a very beautiful timing. So many players, so many spectators are marking their ways into the ground at the end. When we leaving the combox, and we are seeing a lot of vehicles outside the ground, because there are a lot of football watchers and spectators who like the teams who are playing in this competition, which are 15 in number. And it is the Forest 11. They got the possession of the ball. It is just rolling beautifully his legs, and he passes it to the other comrade. It's number 2 who just tried to pass it to the other player. In between comes the player from the JK Bank Academy and took the ball away from them. And it's a nice tussle going between the foot and the football. And we have to wait and watch what it was. Yes, it is a throw in which comes in favor of the JK Bank Academy player, and he just passes it to the other comrade, but it was tackled beautifully by the JK Forest 11 player. And once more the flag has winding up from the referee there, so it is the throw in once again, which is the number 3 was trying to get. In fact, he took the other ball there and he has passed it to this other comrade, and once again lost the control on that. And now it is the time for Forest 11 player to throw in, and the throw in just comes, and 2 is the number on the jersey, on the back of the jersey. And let's wait and watch. Will the Forest be able to come back? It is the time for them to be back, because not it is a time which is going very swiftly. So one of the players of the bank is just, his hand is on the face there. Oh, I think he has badly injured. He's been badly injured there. So we are hoping for the best, that he didn't injure himself in such a way so that he won't be able to be back in the game. But he is right now on the middle, so we are hoping that he'll be fine. Let's wait and watch. Look at that, how he got himself injured there. And it's in fact the last goal which was scored by the JK Bank 11 to the third goal. Yes, absolutely. So there comes the trolley comes out, so it is not the good sign for the JK Bank Academy, and one of the youngster has to go out of the ground as he is still having his hands on the face. So I think he has badly been injured there, and they are marking their ways, the JK Bank 11 players, and the referee is just showing the ball to the one of the players, and he just passed it, and he has been central midfielder player, is the captain of the JK Bank Academy. You can watch him, the band on his arm, and there was a kick, very well crafted but well managed there by the goalkeeper from the Forest 11. So let us have to wait and watch. Will the Forest 11 be able to score the second goal here? And after one more goal they will be able to have that. There is some sort of the controversy that in between comes the referee, and he is just giving some lessons to the other comrade from the Forest Academy. Guy, just keep on mind that you are playing in the middle, so these kind of tussles need not to be done here. So here comes the Forest Academy player, one of the senior pros. He is just watching here and there where is the right place to throw it. So let's wait and watch where he is going to kick it. He has kicked it, he preferred the long kick there. Will they be able? He was trying to get the header there, but didn't be able, and didn't cost it the JK Bank Academy. Still the danger is in the doors. Will he be able? No, the goalkeeper is doing a tremendous work there, and once again he just bouncing on to that ball, and once again the Forest player have to wait for a while to have their second goal on the books.
Absolutely. JK Bank Football Academy is taking a lead of 3-0 so far in this match against JK Forest 11. So it's a two-horse race here between the two teams. Can Forest 11 come back? Can they rescue their team? Is anyone in the team who can take the team back from the storm? And they are absolutely in a big storm here. If they will lose this match, this is going to be their second consecutive loss for their team. And can they sublime the situation? This is going to be one more question for them. Meanwhile, the match is going here. The ball goes into the opponent side. One of the header comes from the JK Forest 11. He sends ball back. The left out went straight forward. His left footer was not as sweet as it should have been. Ball goes to his right out. It looks like that it is going to be a goal kick that goes in favor of JK Bank Football Academy. Their young fellow defender comes. Ball has been placed for him by the goalkeeper. He goes and kicks the ball. That's a long kick. It's well enough, and that was just passing the center line there, and this time it has been well obstructed by the JK Forest 11's player. That has been well snatched away. It's going to be a tiki-taka passing, very magnificent passing there, and ball has been gone outside the touch lines for another throw-in. Throw-in comes in favor of JK Forest 11. Forest 11's one of the player comes, he takes the ball forward, he takes it beautifully and sends the ball back to his back. He'll pass to number 7 straight to forward, take the ball to gently towards number 11. He is was playing beautifully with it and sent the ball back to his layup pass to one more player. That's the ground passing. His left footer comes straight down the ground. We are into the penalty box area. Can we have a fumble there? No. Goalkeeper was highly committed and he was having unflinching approach and put some sort of pressure on the scorers there. Doesn't allow them to go into their nets, and it has been saved quite amazingly. That was a spectacular spectacular show from the goalkeeper, and a goal has not been scored here. That was magnificently saved. That's a long kick from the defender. Fullback defender sends the ball straight over to the line is there. That goes almost to the opponent's penalty box area as goalkeeper comes forward straight on the edges of the rectangular area there, and he sends the ball back to the circles. Within the circles, ball is still staying there. It is just popping up in the air. Chips it away. Chips beautifully. Number 2 sends the ball back to his midfielder. Midfielder is taking it forward. Number 10. Oh God, this is absolutely nasty, and that should not happen. It was really a man around 25 years old is taking over a boy who is really in the first phase of adolescence age. Meanwhile, Zuhur Ahmad, the match commissioner, is having a decker over these things, and which you usually have about football. It has been rightly said, football does not build character, it eliminates the weak ones. Meanwhile, he comes in. Football, one of the most popular games in the world sport. It has really got big kick. It's big enough on the target. Let's have a decker over it. Meanwhile, player comes there. Defender in fact sends ball to the midfielder. Before the ball could have been received by the midfielder, it is just racing away to the touch lines for another throw-in. Throw-in comes in favor of JK Bank Academy. JK Bank Academy has taken a lead of 3-1 against the Forest 11 here. Forest 11 are waiting for their second goal, and if they want to go, it's going to be a left footer. It's not a cracker, it's not a magnificent kick. A left footer or a right footer needs to be as sweet if you want to crave it into the back of the nets, and that did not happen so for the JK Forest 11. They are waiting for this second goal. Meanwhile, ball goes straight to the Banks player is taking it forward. Before the ball could have been well received, but on the reception it was one more player with jersey number 7. Whistle was blown, and it is one more free kick that goes in favor of Academy. So Bank Academy gets a free kick here. They are leading the match by 3-1. So far we are heading towards the last moments of the match. It is 5:45 on the clock here, and we are in the second half of the match here. And there we go, it's going to be a kick comes in favor of Bank Academies. One of the player goes, he is trying, in fact JK Forest 11 kicks the ball, his right footer in front of the penalty box area, just hanging around, and few players are just hugging the touch line. In fact, the ball is just chipping over to the touch lines for another throw in that comes in favor of JK Forest 11. Irshad.
Yes, absolutely so. The JKFA Forest 11 player will throw in the ball. So let's see where they will gonna go from here, because they are lagging with 3-1 here. And he throws it into the penalty box area. They're trying hard, but this is gone outside the line. So there was a certain chance for Forest 11, but once again they missed that opportunity, and once again they have been unable to secure a goal here. So it is the kick which comes in favor of the JKFA Academy players, and they are just trying to go forward. Here was another chance for them, but in between comes, it is a collision between the defender and the goalkeeper from the same team. This wasn't required at all during the last moments of the game, and this is nasty below, and he is in the pen. He is really in the pen. And the referee comes out. He is just having few words with him and signaling towards the He is just signaling towards their physio, which is which is not mentioning in the card. So it is their physio. Physio has been called in, and the physio just trying to check out what actually happened to him. And it is the right leg which he is showing to the physio that I am not feeling with my right leg. So let's hope for the best for the JK Bank 11. The time is here consuming a lot, so JK Bank players are already leading with the chart, so this wasn't required at all. The goalkeeper is once again standing up, and he is trying to saying his players that I am fine, so you just keep doing your work, whatever you are doing in the middle, and I am doing here, so you don't need to worry about me. So once again it was a collision between the players from the same team. It was not the Forest players who have done any kind of an interruption there. It was the JK Bank and the Forest players. It was the corner kick, and the Forest players have been able to once again they have banged it into the target, and one more goal for the Forests. So it is now the 3-2. It is just the difference of a one goal between the JK Bank Academy and the Forests. So only a difference of a one goal now. So we have to wait and watch. The player, the jersey number 5, and the goalkeeper are just having some talks in between that you need to stay here and why you haven't defended that. So let's see what will happen here after us. It's the number 7 who is just tackling away with the 3-2 players there, and he's taking the forward beautifully. It's the very nice leg work there. Will he gonna be able? Oh, they're trying, and once again it was the, oh my goodness, that is nasty too. From one side we have the one goalkeeper which was on the ground, and it is yet here the JK Forest 11 goalkeeper who is not feeling well with his right arm. So here comes the kick from the Forest 11 player. It is in the middle of the circle. The 11 number from the Forest is rolling it to the other player there. They have passed it beautifully, and once again it is the goalkeeper from the bank who comes forward into the rectangular area and saves that from any damage. And it is once again kicked beautifully in the center of the pitch. Let's wait and watch, and it's a very nice head work from both the teams players, and they are just trying their legs as well to sway their legs, and so it is nice work going on in the middle of the ground. It's a continuing tussle between the foot and the football here in the TRC turf ground in Srinagar, and we are in the match number 11 of the Khyber Premier Football League. It is JK Bank taking on the JK Forest 11. JK Bank leading the charts with 3-2, and let's wait and watch. The throw-in will comes in favor of the Forests, I think, and you can just watch it on ANN News, and you can watch it on YouTube as well as the Facebook pages of ANN News South Asian Network. So here it is the throw-in ball. Let's wait and watch. Will they be able? But it was once again halted beautifully by the bank players, and once again it has gone out of the line. So it is but we have to wait, and it will be the corner kick which comes in favor of the Forest players, and it was not. It is in fact the goalkeeper who hasn't got the hold of that ball. Here comes the corner kick. Will it be the equalizer? Will it be the equalizer? Oh my dear. And once again, what an acrobatic stop there by the goalkeeper. He has injured himself 2-3 times, but what an acrobatic saves he is doing for his team at the last moments of the game. And it is once again you can see there he was swinging his leg but didn't make any contact with the ball, and it is a superficial save by the goalkeeper from the JK Bank Academy. And once again the ball has been passed to him, and once again it has gone out of the lines. They are just refereeing is showing something there, and let us wait and watch. It would be once again the corner kick. It is within the minutes, 3 or 2 minutes. It is the third time the JK Forest is having a golden chance here to convert that into the goal. Will they be able, and will his partners there will hold on to it properly? Let's wait and watch. And once again it has been well crafted there by the goalkeeper, and the chance that was for the Forest players, and they have just lost that opportunity as well once again. And it is, you can look at that, and what an acrobatic save there by the goalkeeper, and it was not on the pinpoint so that other player could make his header and could have turned that into the goal. And so that hasn't happened. It is the 3-2 which is leading by the JK Bank Academy against the Foresters. Foresters are having some senior pros in the middle, and it is the JK Bank Academy players who have most of the players or youngsters. And so this is the football which is also the game for the youngsters. It is the duty for the Forest players here is to turn their experience into that energy, into that zeal and zest they need to show here in the middle, because these are the last moments of the game, and we are in the evening times here at the TRC ground in Srinagar. It is Shafi Para's time.
And JK Bank Academy is one of the players just slides down and ball goes outside the touch line once more for another throw comes in favor of JK Bank Academy. JK Bank Academy taking a lead of 3 against 2, so it's a 3-1 score on the scoreboard. Throw comes in favor of Academy, and Bank's player comes, he has thrown in, that goes straight to the number 9. Number 9 just controls the ball first, and can he send beyond the center line it, and he just penetrates it into the penalty box area before he could have taken it off the pace. The ball is well enough banged away, in fact cleared away. This is going to be a chance. Can he go for a cracker one? But no, it doesn't. Looks like the ball has been cleared away. The defending or the defensive line in the second half of the match from the JK Forest 11 is looking quite robust. So far it's left out is having a dribble, is making mockery out of it, and before the ball could have been taken away, the ball just crosses the byline, have a deck over it, whether it's a throw in or a corner kick. And goalkeeper is watching, in fact he is watching the match referee there. Now he is walking towards the ball there, and goalkeeper is gone there. I don't understand all this scenario, what has actually happened. Actually ball was outside the touch lines. Now it was a free kick, a goal kick in favor of JK Bank Academy, who have taken a lead of 3-2 against Forest 11 in the match number 11. Tomorrow will be only one match after 4 p.m. There we go, it's up in the air, it's just tossing up, it's well, it was beyond the center line there, and it's exceeding. And so far both the teams, their scorers need to put foot on the accelerator so that they can change the cards here on. And can this match end in a draw, or can we have an equalizer at the end, or can JK Bank Football Academy emerge as a victory team as at the end of the day? So what do you think so far? JK Bank Football Academy is taking the complete possession of the team. I think they will go at the defensive line to defend and shield their side, not concede any goal here on.
Yes, absolutely. They just need to go into the defensive line now, because they are just leading the charts with 3-2. It is the Forest who has to attack, and they certainly will gonna attack. But JK Bank team, if they want to won this game as a victorious, the Forest players are just protesting about that their player has been fouled down. So why haven't you allowed it, declared it even as a penalty? But that hasn't happened. The goalkeeper has took over the possession of the ball. He just kicks it beautifully into the middle, and in between comes the players from Forest, and they are halting that to go forward. And it is yet again the Forest players are protesting upon something, but it is the number 9 from the JK Bank Academy. It is the JK9. It is Salman who is down, and he is feeling some sort of a pain there.
Absolutely. It is Salman who has been brought down on the ground there, and from the Bank Academy's player. So it looks like the dominance by JK Bank over the team of JK Forest team here. So far the show has been absolutely blazing, and getting ups and downs in the match. And football is an individual performance game. Like in cricket, it's very different. In cricket, if batsman plays really wonderful game, if bowlers will not play a good role there, then at the end all the approach will get watered. So in football, it's a very different scenario and different platform here. Individually, if you can score goal, if you can perform better. That individual thing is putting a collective approach there. So it's a kind of a game which is absolutely where individual momentous, where individual performance matters a lot at the end of the day.
Yes, absolutely right, you are Shafi Para. And let us wait and watch what will gonna be happen after that. It is the time for throwing. So let's wait and watch in whose favor it will
I
gonna
one
come.
think one more thing. Try to analyze here that JK Bank need to build up the pressure continuously on JK Forest 11, because once they Forest 11 is able to get a goal, because they have some sort of capability of getting the goals, and despite losing the first match in this event of Khyber Premier League 2021, match has been started. Can JK Bank Football Academy restrict their side? Can they defend and shield their side by some magnificent defense line, or JK Forest 11 will be able to get back and get an equalizer here? They are just lagging behind by one goal to equalize the situation. So far, one goal can neutralize the things for the team of JK Forest 11. So far, ball has been taken forward, and before it could have reached the one more player from the Forest 11's player, the ball is just roping over, and it's gone for another throw in that is in favor of JK Bank Academy's favor.
Yes, absolutely. It is not that too far. JK Bank is not that too far lagging behind the Foresters. It is the they are just having 3-2 on the board. So JK Bank will like to score one more goal, so that make the defense very much difficult for the Foresters. But Foresters are trying really hard here to get one goal, so it will be 3-all. So let's wait and watch what will be the actual position after 3 or 5 minutes. So here comes the kick from the. It is in fact from the Forest.
Yeah,
11.
it was a left footer from the
left footer from the Forest.
JK,
11.
Forest 11's left out was there. But it was not sweet enough.
Yes,
you are
absolutely.
like in cricket we say that he's a sweet timer of the ball. He's a sweet hitter of the ball. In football you need a sweet footer of the ball there. So he did not boot it well. As he boots it up in the air, it was not much more swinging like Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi at the middle, when they are taking ball forward and trying to bang it into the target.
Yes, you can find one of the ball on the roofs of the JK Sports Council building, and the kick was really swiftly put.
It was hopping up. It was
like
a really hopping kick.
Yes, absolutely, it was an hopping
like
kick.
A helicopter was hovering over the ground.
Exactly, you are right, Shafi Para, and it is once again gone out of the post, so out of the touch lines, and let's wait and watch. So it is the throw win comes in favor of the JK Bank Academy. The players got the positions. Number 10 is trying to go forward to get that throw in from the other comrade of him, and here got the JK.
It was a tussle of headers there, but finally Bank Academy is one of the player goals. He takes complete show over it, but he has been brought down. Maybe let's wait for a whistle that might be blown by the match official, Mr. John Muhammad there. It has been actually blown there, and this whistle that has been blown is brought to you in association with AMRL Labs. Accuracy or nothing, a unit of AMRL Ventures, a centrally recognized and registered lab. We have got Khyber Milk is the purity of Kashmir, presenting you some beautiful edible things, and we have got India's first place school chain Shamrock, where young minds grow, and we have got as well as the tournament is powered by Arise Hyundai. Throw in comes in favor of JK Forest 11, and that's very close to the penalty box area. Can he send it directly into the penalty box area? He does it well, but he does not well it. And this throw was almost like a corner kick by the man there, because he's having a strong shoulder powers as well as the wrist powers. He used it very amazingly, sent his ball beautifully into the middle of the penalty box area. The ball was just in front of the goal mouth. What we lack at the end of the day, that there was not a good finisher who could have finished it off and who could have turned out it into another goal.
Yes, absolutely, they have got a lot of chances, but they haven't been able to finish the things off here. It's the ball once again in their possession. Will they be able to? Right now it is the number 6 who are just trying to go into it, and it is once again just trying to go the outline, so it will be the throw in इनफैक्ट
चलिए
द
थोड़ी सी
कॉर्नर
बात
किक।
उर्दू में भी हो जाए। यहाँ पर श्रोताओं को बताना चाहेंगे कि एन न्यूज़ फ्रिस्क फिल्म प्रोडक्शन की बदौलत से आप तक ये मैच पहुँचा रहा है, जिसका ताउन दे रहे हैं हमारे साथ AMR लैब्स, उनका साथ दे रहा है शमरॉक जो बिल्कुल एक प्ले स्कूल है, और उनका साथ यहाँ पर दे रहे हैं राइज हुंडई। तो सारा काम जो फ्रिस्क फिल्म प्रोडक्शन कर रही है, गोल होने का खतरे के संभावना थे यहाँ पर, लेकिन इस खतरा को टाल दिया गया है। और उस तरीके से गोल की बात अगर करेंगे, जेके बैंक फुटबॉल एकेडमी ने 3 गोल दागे है जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 को, जबकि वापसी में जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 ने 2 गोल डाले हैं यहाँ पर जेके बैंक फुटबॉल एकेडमी को। तो अभी स्कोर बराबरी पे नहीं है, 1 गोल की ज़रूरत है यहाँ पर फॉरेस्ट 11 को। अब ये सवालिया निशान खड़ा हो रहा है कि क्या आज का मैच ड्रॉ हो जाएगा, या यहाँ पे जो जेके बैंक की टीम है वो एक विनर्स साबित हो जाएंगे। बहरहाल विसल शायद बजाई गई है और बॉल को कलेक्ट किया गया, और गोलकीपर जो है वो सीधे सामने आ गए बिना वक्त ज़ाया किए हुए। उनको ये पता है कि मैच जो है आखिरी लम्हात में है, और मैच जो है वो अब आखिरी ओवर की तरफ जा रहा है। जेके बैंक के जितने भी खिलाड़ी हैं वो भी ज़बरदस्त गहमा गेमी दिखाती हुई, और उनकी जो अपोनेंट टीम है जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 वो भी तगड़े खिलाड़ी लग रहे हैं अब, और अपनी एनर्जी को सही तरीके से इस्तेमाल करते हुए। यहाँ पर मुझे लगता है कि बहुत बड़ी फाउल किक हो सकती है, और साथ ही साथ यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे ना, बैंक टीम को ज़्यादा सपोर्ट यहाँ पर क्राउड नहीं देता है, क्योंकि बैंक की टीम जो बड़ी मानी जाती है, और मुझे लगता है कि जो क्राउड है वो बहुत ज़्यादा अब आ चुका है। और तो यहाँ पर ये फाउल किक करार दी गई है, और जान मोहम्मद जो है टीम के जो आज के मैच ऑफिशियल है, सेंट्रल रेफर है, जिनके बिल्कुल पीछे लिखा हुआ है जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, और वाकई में ये अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, और बहुत ही अच्छे डिफेंडर और सेंटर फॉरवर्ड प्लेयर रहे हैं अपनी टीम के लिए। तो ये वो जैक ऑफ ऑल। तो अभी अब देखना पड़ेगा कि यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है।
बिल्कुल शफी, जैसा कि आपने कहा कि यहाँ पर वो कमबैक करना चाहेंगे, तो बिल्कुल यहाँ पर वो मौका उनको बिल्कुल मिल चुका है। देखना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर ये मौका जो उनको मिला है, बिल्कुल ये पेनल्टी का किक मिला है, तो यहाँ पर बिल्कुल वो कमबैक करना चाहेंगे, लेकिन वो आके थे सारे खिलाड़ी जो थे जेके फॉरेस्ट के, कि यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं हमारे खिलाड़ी जो है इस वक्त लड़खड़ा गए हैं बीच मैदान पे, इस वक्त वो डी में पड़े हैं। तो वाई आरंट यू कॉलिंग फॉर ए पेनल्टी है? तो इस तरह से पेनल्टी भी देता हुआ यहाँ पर जो रेफरी है, तो यहाँ पर कोशिश अब हो रही है 2 नंबर के जो जर्सी पहने हुए खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर वही जो है पेनल्टी किक लेंगे। तो देखना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर वो कामयाब होते हैं कि नहीं। यहाँ पर पूरा इस वक्त इम्तिहान यहाँ पर जेके बैंक के जो इस वक्त खिलाड़ी हैं, गोलकीपर हैं उनके, बिल्कुल वो हासिल करते हुए देखना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर रोक पाते कि नहीं। बिल्कुल नहीं रोक पाए। तो इस तरह से 3 की बराबरी यहाँ पर कर दी गई है। तो इस तरह दोनों टीमें जो है फ़िलहाल यहाँ पर 3-3 की बराबरी पर आ चुकी हैं। यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं अपने रिप्लेस पे कि किस तरीके से यहाँ पर 2 नंबर के खिलाड़ी ने यहाँ पर सीधा गोल दाग दिया है इस नट्स के अंदर।
देखिए इरशाद, आप गोलकीपर की तरह, और अगर हमारे कैमरामैन फिर से इसको रिप्ले कर देंगे, मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा कि गोलकीपर जो है जैसे ही उन्होंने बॉल को देख लिया वो रुक गए, उसको लगा कि शायद बॉल को फेंका गया नेट्स के अंदर। उसके बाद जो है गोलकीपर ने उसके बाद जो है किक मार दी। हाँ बिल्कुल। तो इस तरीके से बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखनी पड़ेंगी गोल, जो कि इस चीज़ को मैं ज़्यादा एनालाइज करने की कोशिश करता हूँ। हमारे जो गोल कीपर्स जो है उनका जो असली इम्तहान है वो उस समय पर हो जाता है कि जब स्कोर लेवल होती है और पेनल्टी शूट आउट पर मैच चला जाता है। जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 अब मुझे लगता है कि तकरीबन 4-5 मिनट बाकी रही है, ऑफ साइड करा दिया गया वहाँ पर, और शायद यह फाउल की किक मिलेगी यहाँ पर जेके बैंक की टीम।
तो देखना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर रेफरी जो है बिल्कुल वहाँ पर आ चुके हैं। तो यहाँ पर बिल्कुल यहाँ पर उन्होंने बिल्कुल यहाँ पर येलो कार्ड जो है दिखा दिया है। यहाँ पर 13 नंबर के खिलाड़ी को यहाँ पर वार्न किया है उनको कि आप जो है अंडर द लॉज ऑफ द गेम नहीं खेल रहे हैं, आप जो है।
देखिए यहाँ पर ज़बरदस्त वापसी की है जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 को, जिसको हम कहते हैं ना गिरते हैं शहसवार मैदान जंग में,
वो तिफल क्या गिरे जो घुटनों के बल चले। बिल्कुल
सही किया। यहाँ पर ज़्यादा शेर व शायरी का इस्तेमाल सिद्धू पाजी कर रहे थे, और काफ़ी ज़बरदस्त शायरी करते थे, और वही कहते थे बनी तो बनी वरना अब्दुल गनी। तो अब देखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर क्या कुछ हो जाएगा। तो ऐसा ये जो पेनल्टी की किक है इसको हम बोलते हैं कि आ बेल मुझे मार। ये तो वही कुछ कहानी आपको लग रही है। तो मुझे ऐसी
यहाँ पर और दीवार खड़ा करती हुई यहाँ पर फिलहाल जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 की
फुटबॉल में हम ह्यूमन वॉल, आदमियों का दीवार खड़ा किया गया, खिलाड़ियों का दीवार
मैं कह रहा हूँ। तो यहाँ पर बिल्कुल देखना चाहेंगे, यहाँ पर अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है जेके बैंक के खिलाड़ियों को मिली है, क्या करना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर किक आता हुआ, लेकिन वो थोड़ा सा वहाँ से जो क्रॉस बार्स थे उनके ऊपर से चली गई, तो यहाँ पर जो खतरा था जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 के लिए वो फिलहाल टाल दिया गया है। तो यहाँ पर प्लेस करते हुए बॉल को, तो यहाँ पर जो खिलाड़ी हैं फॉरेस्ट के वो किक लेंगे। यहाँ पर आगे करते हुए देखना है उस ओर कोई खिलाड़ी है उनका कि नहीं, बिल्कुल है। वहाँ पर 2 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए खिलाड़ी ने आगे पास करते हुए अपनी साइड लाइन के साथ जो खिलाड़ी खेलते थे आगे उनको किया, लेकिन वहाँ से जेके बैंक के गोलकीपर आगे आते हुए उस जो है वहाँ पर पॉसिबिलिटी उसको वहीं पर रोका और आगे की तरफ पहुँचा दिया। अपने जो उनके बैक साइड के जो डिफेंडर थे उनको पहुँचा दिया और वो आगे कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर कोशिश जारी है, देखना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर आ सकते हैं बैंक के खिलाड़ी, लेकिन नहीं आ पहुँचे। तो इस तरह से ये अवे के लिए चली गई। गोलकीपर भी बाहर निकल के आए थे वहाँ पर फॉरेस्ट के, तो यहाँ पर चांस बन सकता था, लेकिन फिलहाल के लिए वो चांस हाथों से निकल गया। तो इस तरह से जो है
क्या हम आज ये कहेंगे कि आज का मैच जो है ये लड़कों और आदमियों के बीच है।
बिल्कुल
बड़े बड़े मर्द जेके फॉरेस्ट में खेल रहे हैं, 17 साल का है उनका पास तजुर्बा है, और उनके मुकाबला अगर टीम की बात की जाएगी जेके बैंक की फुटबॉल अकेडमी जो है जो नए युवा खेल रहे हैं। तो ऐसे हम कहेंगे कि एक बड़ी टीम और एक उनके सामने छोटी टीम, लेकिन बड़ी छोटी का यहाँ पर मतलब होता है कि टैलेंट किसके पास कितना है। जेके
फिलहाल यहाँ पर कॉर्नर किक आता हुआ, लेकिन उसको बीच में ही हॉल्ट कर दिया गया। वहाँ पर जो फॉरेस्ट के खिलाड़ी थे उन्होंने आगे करते हुए देखना चाहेंगे कि वो कहाँ तक ले सकते हैं, लेकिन बीच में ही वहाँ पर आए जेके बैंक एकेडमी के खिलाड़ी और उन्होंने आगे पास करते लॉन्ग किक जो है उन्होंने प्रेफर किया उसको। वहाँ पर
बस 2-3 मिनट रह चुके हैं अब इस मैच के। खैबर मिल्क प्रीमियर फुटबॉल लीग जिसका आज 11वां मैच इस वक्त चल रहा है। जेके बैंक फुटबॉल एकेडमी बनाम जेके फॉरेस्ट 11, दोनों की बात अगर की जाएगी तो दोनों टीमों ने 3-3 गोल्स किए हैं। अभी इक्वल स्कोर यहाँ पे है, बराबरी पे है स्कोर। इस बार मिला है यहाँ पर थ्रो इन और थ्रो मिला शर कॉर्नर की किक मिले यहाँ पर जेके बैंक एकेडमी। क्या बैंक एकेडमी यहाँ पर गोल करने में कामयाब हो जाएंगे या नहीं हो जाएंगे? युवाओं से हम गुजारिश करना चाहेंगे, लड़कों से गुजारिश करना चाहेंगे या फुटबॉल लवर से भी गुजारिश करना चाहेंगे जो कि हमें फेसबुक के देखते हैं, वो कमेंट्स में बताएंगे क्या ये गोल करने में कामयाब हो जाएंगे नहीं। फिर हम आपको देखेंगे कि आपका आंसर किसने ठीक दिया होगा। और यहाँ पर गोल होने का खतरा हो सकता है और गोल कर भी दिया। जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 ने यहाँ पर कमाल का गोल कर दिया और ऐसा गोल कर दिया जिसके बारे में सपनों में बार बार बात याद आएगी यहाँ पर जेके बैंक फुटबॉल एकेडमी के प्लेयर्स को।
तो बिल्कुल यहाँ पर कुछ आखिरी क्षण बचे हैं यहाँ पर इस खेल में। तो यहाँ पर जेके फॉरेस्ट की टीम जो है फिलहाल यहाँ पर लीड लेती हुई जेके बैंक एकेडमी के खिलाड़ियों के खिलाफ। तो बिल्कुल यहाँ पर कह सकते हैं ना कि कभी कभी जो है आप जो सीनियर प्लेयर हैं उनका रेस्पेक्ट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो उसी तरह का रेस्पेक्ट फिलहाल यहाँ पर दिखाते हुए फॉरेस्ट की टीम यहाँ पर रिप्लेस में आप देख सकते हैं।
देखिए मैं आपको इरशाद रोकना चाहूँगा आपको, यहाँ पर जो थ्रो इन डाला गया, थ्रो इन ऐसा था जैसे कॉर्नर डाली जाती है और थ्रो इन को बिल्कुल गोल माउथ के सामने डाला गया और खूबसूरत अंदाज में वहाँ पर जितने भी खिलाड़ी थे, चाहे मिडफील्डर से लेकर स्कोरर से जो भी खिलाड़ी थे जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 के, जिनको अंडरडॉग समझा जाता था इस मैच में, और बहरहाल उनकी जो एक्सपीरियंस है, उनका जो तजर्बा है मैच का और खेल का, वो उनको आज रंग लाया।
बिल्कुल यहाँ पर एक्सपीरियंस भी जो है आज रंग लाई। तो यहाँ पर फिलहाल आगे करते हुए बॉल को फॉरेस्ट 11 के खिलाड़ी, लेकिन नियंत्रण खो चुके वहाँ पर और बॉल जो है साइड लाइन से बाहर जा चुकी है।
और इरशाद सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जेके फॉरेस्ट की टीम ने 4 गोल जो है सेकंड हाफ में कर दिए।
बिल्कुल दोनों जो सारे उन्होंने गोल किए हैं इसी सत्र में किए, जो दूसरा सत्र था खेल का उसी में किए हैं उन्होंने। तो देखना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर और एक गोल हो सकता है या बैंक जो है वापसी करने में कामयाब होती है। यहाँ पर फिलहाल के लिए फ्री किक जो है फिलहाल बैंक को मिला है। देखना चाहेंगे किस ओर ये फ्री किक मारेंगे। यहाँ पर कोशिश यही करेंगे कि प्रहार पर ही चला जाए क्योंकि आखिरी के कुछ मिनट इस खेल में बचे हैं। वी आर इन द खैबर प्रीमियर लीग फुटबॉल। इट इज़ द मैच नंबर 11 विच इज़ गोइंग ऑन बिटवीन जेके बैंक एकेडमी वर्सेस जेके फॉरेस्ट 11। तो यहाँ पर फिलहाल के लिए
आप मैच के अपडेट इस 98.3 मिर्ची FM पे भी सुन सकती हो। और अगर आप बैठे हुए नहीं हो, अगर आप गाड़ी चला रही हो, अगर आप कहीं पे टूरिस्ट या पिकनिक प्लेस पे गए हो, तो यकीनी तौर पे आप अपने रेडियो को ऑन कीजिए और रेडियो को ऑन करने के बाद आप चैनल वहाँ पर ढूंढो, अपने फ्रीक्वेंसी को ढूंढो 98.3 FM, जहाँ पर आपको एक तड़का मिलेगा और वो तड़का होगा खैबर प्रीमियर फुटबॉल लीग 2021। तो कल के मैच के बारे में भी बात हो जाएगी। कल का मैच किस टीम के बीच होगा? कल केवल एक ही मैच होगा और कल का मैच होगा, यहाँ पर देखते हैं, नोवेल्टी फुटबॉल क्लब का मैच और को फुटबॉल क्लब के बीच होगा। तो बहुत ही बड़ा मैच है, सनसनीखेज मुकाबला होगा कल। हमारा जो ग्रुप है उसमें ये मैसेज डाली गई है।
दोनों टीमों ने बहुत ज़बरदस्त खेल खेला है पहले जो उनका मैच हुए थे, तो बिल्कुल कल का मैच जो है बिल्कुल बहुत ही ब्लॉकबस्टर मैच होने को है। तो यहाँ पर अभी जो है मगरिब की अजान का वक्त हो चुका है, तो यहाँ पर अभी हम के लिए थोड़े से मिनट के लिए यहाँ पर हम फ़िलहाल साइलेंट रहेंगे क्योंकि मैच यहाँ पर अभी जारी है।
बिल्कुल अजान के एहतराम में हम कुछ मिनट आपसे विदा लेना चाहेंगे और अजान का वक्त हो चुका है। गुजारिश करेंगे सभी लोग नमाज अदा करेंगे। फॉरेस्ट 11 ने 5वां गोल भी यहाँ पर कर दिया है, ये देखिए आप रिप्लेज में। गोल की बकवास। Sırf akmıyor. Hem de bu uğraşsız. Jammu is this.
तो अजान के वक्त के बाद हम आपका खैर मकदम करते हैं। फ़िलहाल यहाँ पर अभी मैच जारी है, तो यहाँ पर थ्रो इन आएगा यहाँ पर जेके बैंक 11 के खिलाड़ी द्वारा आगे करते हुए, लेकिन वहाँ पर मुस्तैद होके फॉरेस्ट 11 के गोलकीपर आगे आए, उन्होंने बॉल को अपने दस्तानों में लिया था। इस तरह से कोई नुकसान नहीं यहाँ पर फ़िलहाल फॉरेस्ट के लिए। फॉरेस्ट जो है इस वक्त 5 गोलों से लीड कर रही है अगेंस्ट जेके बैंक एफ ए। इस पहले सत्र में तो यहाँ पर ऑल द शो जो था बिल्कुल जेके बैंक एकेडमी 11 के खिलाड़ियों का था, लेकिन फ़िलहाल वो इस वक्त पिछड़ते हुए 5-3 से यहाँ पर खेल के कुछ यहाँ पर क्षण बचे हैं। तो इस तरह से मुझे यहाँ से लग रहा है कि अब कम बैक जो करना होगा वो बहुत ही मुश्किल होगा जेके बैंक एफ ए के खिलाड़ियों द्वारा। तो आगे करते हुए बॉल को देखना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर क्या कर पाते हैं कि नहीं। यहाँ पर जेके बैंक 11 के खिलाड़ी 9 नंबर के खिलाड़ी ने अपने मिडफील्ड के खिलाड़ी को पोस्ट करते हुए उन्होंने आगे करते हुए, लेकिन बीच में ही वो यहाँ पर बॉल उनसे छीनी गई है यहाँ पर जेके फॉरेस्ट 11 के खिलाड़ी द्वारा। यहाँ पर अपनी एक्सपीरियंस का जो है शो ऑफ कर रहे हैं इस वक्त फॉरेस्ट 11 के खिलाड़ी। यहाँ पर कमेंट्स में हम देख रहे थे कि यहाँ पर बहुत सारे ऐसे जो व्यूअर्स थे, they were saying that the forest players are legends, and yes, they are legends, and they have shown it,
They have proved it.
in the middle, and they have proved it even in the middle that they are legends, and they have left in him a lot of football yet. And it is going to be the free kick, so it is coming in favor of the Forest 11. In fact, JK Bank 11, Academy 11, will they be able to put it into the posts? No. It has been well managed there by the goalkeeper from the Forest player. Forest goalkeeper puts it forward to his left out, and left out is just trying to pass it to his midfielder, and midfielder tries to pass it into the number 8 jersey player, and he is just going forward and forward. He is pining, he is in search of his striker, and his striker just trying to enter into the posts. Will he be able? No, there was a certain chance for the Forest to take a lead of 6-3, but it has been well managed there by the goalkeeper from the opposite side, and he comes forward and gobbles it. And here he goes forward. Well, he's moving his legs very nicely here, and he's rolling his legs, but he has been unable. And still he has the Forest players are trying to hit the sixth goal, hit the half of a dozen into the nets. Let's wait and watch how long this game will gonna go. And it is time 6:20 here in the clock, and let's wait and watch how long. And the lights are on here in the gallery and also in the ground as well. There are the lighting towers. So let's wait and watch what will happen. So it is nicely. They are just nicely rolling their legs. It is the Forest 11 players, and they are just moving it beautifully forward. And in comes the goalkeeper from the opposite side, and but there was it was a whistle blown by the referee there. So it will be the offside declared by the referee there. So it hasn't heard further to the JK Bank Academy players. So here comes the kick from the defender there, and it is a long kick, and but it has been well crafted there by the Forest 11 players, and whistle has been blown. So it marks the end of the match, or it is just blown for the foul there. Let's wait and watch here. We're gonna wait and watch. But it has been a very, very fantastic game of football here in the synthetic turf ground here in TRC Srinagar. And the match is right now going on between the Forest 11 versus JK Bank Academy. And here the Forest 11 player is trying to go forward, and he forwards it to his other comrade, who is just trying to enter into the penalty area. Will he gonna be able to hit it into the nets? And he was just trying, but it wasn't as smarter as the other players were from the academy, and they have managed to put it away from the posts. So no further drama there, and the score stays at, it is JNK Forest 11, it is 5, and JK Bank 11 on 3. And here comes the kick from the player there, and he forwards it to the other player. They are trying to snatch the ball from the academy players. They are entering into the penalty area. There was the chance, but the 15 number of jersey number, he has forwarded it and kicked it beautifully and put it away from entering into the posts. And here it is going to be a very nice tussle going in the ground in the middle. And once again the JK Forest 11 player tries to hit it from the middle of the ground towards the goal post, but doesn't been able. JK Bank Academy players aren't losing any sort of minutes. They just knowing that we are lagging behind with 2 goals. Here comes the kick, a long kick in the center, and it has been headed by the Forest 11 players, and they are sending back pass to the other comrade there, which is number 10. Number 10 just manages to keep it inside the lines, and once again there was a chance for the Forest 11 players, but the chance has been missed. So there comes the whistle from the referee. So that marks the end of the match, and it has been won by JK Forest 11 by 5-3. So it is a difference of 2 goals, but in the end it is the Forest team who came as a victorious, Shapipara.